Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Danny Chess, and today we will continue our playthrough of Medabots Metabee version. As you can hear in the background, the construction is still going. Like I I I I took a look at the house and it's almost done, and for whatever reason there's just still hammering. I don't know, but yeah, it's almost done. I don't mind this at being at the background, background noise. But the thing is that I'm just kind of get annoyed by it. Um, it's just been a while, really. You know, yeah, okay. Now the drilling goes, okay, whatever, right? Again, like it's been a while now. It's been like a month, really. Like I don't know. It's still not done, and it looks done, but not really, right? Well, obviously there's still hammering and drilling in the background there, but whatever. Here we'll just continue this playthrough. um okay, so there are few things that I'd like to say. First, I already, again, this is the same problem. I already recorded this video. It's almost 20 minutes, like 18 minutes, but then I got heavily interrupted. Therefore, I need to, abandon the recording, and therefore here I need to, like 2 hours later, I think, I needed to now I need to record it back, right? So okay, so first let's take a look at the save. Now I have 11 and 39 like match, right? Or raw battles, and yeah, that's a lot because I think the previous one we only got like 800 and something, right? So that's almost 300 raw battles after that, and that's a lot, right? And then the second is the NPCs in this area. There are four random encounter NPC you can fight or you can raw battle over here. The first one is you know the first one is let's take a look over here. Yeah, the first one is boy, which is this one and this one, right? This we already saw lots of time, right? In Odoromars, in Odoropon, in school, even, like, yeah, it's back then, right? Now it's appearing again here in the cavern of the Odoromars. Yeah, there's that. And then the second is the multi-legged Medabots, which is we already saw that in this one, right? This is the second Medabots of that. This one is just the grab trap. This basically will trap any Medabot that will use grapple attack. That is strike and berserk, basically. So if anyone want to use strike or berserk, then they will got damaged by this one. Now we have this because I grind it, therefore I eventually have all the parts. It's 20, the power is 20, here it's 13, and then over here is 26. But the thing is that if you use the same thing again, it will actually stack the damage, if I remember correctly. So if I do this two times, therefore the damage will be 52 for the opponents who will use grapple attack. And there's that. This is the second Medabot, right? The first one is this one, the Scorpion Dog, Cat Rat, and then Zigzag, which we already see again, which we already saw in the previous episode as well. And then the third one is the Hermit, which we already saw over here, like this one. This is the second Medabot, the air type, which has anti-air types of attacks. So yeah, I actually use this, the Psycho Missile, so that I can get rid of any Medabots, opponent Medabots that has air type Medabot. And then the first one is this one, the first Medabot of the Hermit. Like again, we already saw this back in near the uh, near the secret place for the ninja where we got the bear medal. We fought lots of these, right, in the video. so there is not really anything new. And then the fourth one, which is the most important, is the npc of Rapropo member. Yeah, you heard it right. So the Rapropo gang member actually has a random encounter over here as well. And then the first one is this one, which we already saw in the previous episode where we tried to catch uh, Rubber member, and then we actually fell down the river and end up in Kenny's house, right? That the Rubber that we fought is this basically. This one is virus decrease enemy's chance of success. So it's the same as the bug as well, which belongs to the sea Medabots, which we don't really grind or farm in the previous location, which was a little bit of a mistake because I think there are some Medabots, like two of those Medabots. It means we couldn't grind, like we cannot grind like as for now, right? Maybe in the future we'll be able to grind those again. So this is the first one, and then the second Medabots is um I think I saw, yeah, this one. This is the third, actually, the third Metapod. So the Rabrobo NPC, random encounter NPC, has like three Metabots. The first one is the snake, and then the second one is after this, and then the third one is this one. So what's special about this is that this will render laser and beam weapon useless. So you guys remember Sloan? Sloan with his laser attacks. It means that if we got hit by that while having this equipped, then we will basically got no damage from that attack, which is great. And this is I would say important for the later, not really later, but for the final boss. We will actually have to use this one combined with after this, which is the second Medabot, which is this one. So this one cancel bomb renders missile and napalm weapons useless. It means that any type of missile and napalm will have zero damage against metabots that wear this meta part. So, for instance, the Kabuto, the head missile, that's a missile type of attack, right? Therefore, this will deal that will deal zero damage if we equip this. So basically you can combine your Metabot with this part and then the previous one. So if we equip this one and in this one as well, will negate laser beam and missile and napalm attack. And then there's another one which will be in the future, which will negate gravity types of attack. So press and break will have no damage. And again, those three, one of the head, and then take out the hand, and then take out the other hand, right? And that will be a very powerful for the last final boss, I would say. I think I use this against that. But yeah, that's about it. Okay, let's bring this back to the Kabuto, because why not, right? And then put this one go up, and then this one I just use the floater. The reason why I use this one is because it has the highest amount of evasion among them. Well, mover also 23, but the remoteness is very low, right? We need it a little bit higher because remoteness increases this one increase success of shoot, aim, shot, support, and interrupt, which what Kabuto needs, right? Because Kabuto deals shoot and aim shot as well, right? And yeah, that's about it. um Now let's move this back to Kabuto, and then this one can be rapid, and then this one can be the bear, honestly. Yeah, that's about it. And then the medals, as you can see over here, Kabuto is now level 59, Bear also level 59, and then Rapid and Jellyfish. I think the last time we used this, the level is only level 30, so they're basically increased their level by 27 and 15, right? Respectively, and then Tortoise also level 90. Tortoise is not that great, but just because I already maxed this, might as well max this stuff out, right? As for the metaphors, it's basically useless. There's not really important thing over here. It's more like passive, passive medals, right? You just defend basically, passively, and then rabbit, jellyfish, and then bear and Kabuto. I think this will be great. Also, they're almost level up, right? At level 60, they will evolve and they will learn their final metaphors. So, just for information, metaphors will be learned at level 10, 30, and 60. So, we passed that already, and the next is level 60, right? We'll get something else, and that's about it. And then the last one will be the item. So, since we fought the Rapuropo member, Rapuropo gang, it means we got Rapuropo medal. Every time we row battle with Rapuropo gang, we will get one of these. I don't know how much cap we can get because it seems like we can only get 2 digits of this, right? But I will just grind again and see for myself, and I will tell you guys if this can actually exceed 99 or not. And yeah, that's about it, honestly. Okay, now that we already talked all of those stuff, now we only have like 10 minutes left, more or less, until 20 minutes. So yeah, let's just start and see what we need to do. Okay, now let's move this block, the baddest block. This has got to be Sloan's doing. I'm too weak to move this myself. But if I use my Medabot, I just need to a good aim shot with the left arm Medabot battle rifle. Do I have? I actually have. Let's equip this real quick. Um, this one, let's just use this one. Oh no, never mind. It's left, not right. Okay, yeah, this one, battle rifle. So we got lots of this, right? But if you haven't really grinded for this battle rifle, because I think the metabots that give battle rifle is at school. So if you don't grind those, you can still get this up by the chest over here in the previous episode. Actually gave us the battle rifle. So there is that. Okay, there's another one over here. This one will need anti-air, psycho missile. I already got. Okay, so for this one, if you haven't got this, you can just wander around and you will find hermit, right? And then you can get one. Basically, okay, let's move this back to submachine gun just because. Okay, and then there's the last one, and then oh, we got this one. Okay, so this one is the one that will give you psycho missile. Way to walk the path of violence. Now that I have rubber medal, I can just skip all of this random encounter so that these videos will not be filled with random encounter from NPCs, right? Acid compress the rock with the gravity attack, heavy waiter at right arm. I actually have those as well. Which is this one. Let's see if we can find those quickly. Yeah, this one, heavy waiter. This one is also from the hermit. So if you don't have this, you can actually just move around until you find the hermit, and will give you heavy waiter. If you're lucky, right? So you need to be a little bit of grind of that. But I think from other place as well, you can actually get this like in Odoropon. I think you can get the psycho missile if I remember correctly, but I don't know. It's been a while, right? Also, yeah, there is another thing that is a thing that is the most important. I actually messed up and I made a terrible mistake. So what mistake did I make? um you know Back in Kenny's house, she gave us two box, right? One containing the female tinpat with 1 box, and then the other that I thought of only containing 50 bucks. Apparently, that box also gave us male tinpat. So I checked that myself and see if I was right? But then it turns out that I was wrong. And then I got I missed the male tin pad basically. And I just hate the female tin pad. The reason that is because this is just useless. I only have two of these, so it's just bad, right? I only have two head over here. Basically I don't really have that many female meta parts just yet. Therefore, Female tin pad is basically useless for me for now anyway. I can use the male tin pad and equip with something else that is more useful, right? So yeah, this is basically useless, but I found this clench. This is from with Sloane's previous battle, right? We got this one, which is anti-C, which is very great, right? Against C-type Medabots, and then we also have this one, anti-air against um, air-type Medabots, and that's about it. Yeah, that's about it. Really, like, there's nothing else to say over there. Now that we have rubber medal, I will just avoid the battle easily, just like this, so that we don't have to fill in, all the useless stuff of battle. Okay, so now here we'll battle again with Sloan, I think. There is no treasure above here, but I won't let you pass. Okay, Sloan, I'm gonna mess up your clothes, alright? Sloan with his terrible laundry puns and jokes and insult, but whatever. I will just use chain gun because it hits the first one, and then this one can use berserk, I think, and then this one can use the anti-C because this one is a C type Medabots, right? It means that this will be damaged heavily by the anti-C. Okay, we hit critical hit 68, not bad. That's more than half of the legs already. Okay, we melt. I think this one will miss. Yep. Okay, but that's fine. Um, at least we try, right? Okay, let's do again. Okay, so now since everything points to the second one, I will just charge. And then this one will never miss, right? Because it's anti-C against C type. And it will always critical hit. Oh, and it lands on the head, like headshot. 45 there, it's broken, and we won. Won the second Medabot anyway, not the first one just yet. Okay, now that the second one is gone, we can use Berserk, and then this one can, I don't know, another chain gun perhaps. Okay, melt. This one hopefully will be critical hit as well, or not. Never mind, it's not 29, but I think this one will stay the flow of damage because it's tank. Never mind, I was wrong again, but it's fine. I will just scout, I guess. Then this one should break the legs, right? No, never mind, it breaks the arm, which is not that bad. Okay, let's use chain gun again because why not? Okay, ability raised. Now let's see if we can actually do the berserk melt successfully this time. Okay, let's do this. This will break something else again, right? Yeah, 23 at the leg, which is great. And then this one can keep scouting. Again, this one is just basically useless. The female tinpat is very useless early game. It will a little bit it will be a little bit useful later on anyway, but it's like a little bit far in the future honestly. So yeah. Okay, let's use chain gun again because why not? Okay, do that. Scout ability raised. Okay. Chain gun. I think I should have used the missile. Just in case we hit the hand, and then we can actually. Oh, never mind. If we hit the hand, then we can hit chain reaction to the head as well, right? Function ceased. Okay, let's see what we got over here. If this is not new, I will repeat the whole thing again. Okay, this is new, so I don't need to repeat. So we got the leg parts of the Medabots, which is Luminous, C, Anti-C. Okay, so it's a C type, which is bad, right? Because it can get encountered heavily. Okay, now Kabuto level up, learn cancel formation. And then Bear learn leg crash. Actually, that's great. Wow, Kabuto medal. Okay, it evolves into its final form, I think. Or not. I don't know what happened at level 100 though. Transfer to a new shape. Okay, I will take a screenshot of this one because why not? And then the bear as well. See if it looks cooler now. Yeah, this looks intimidating. Transfer a new shape. I've gotta go home and do laundry as well. Yep. Okay, that's gone. Okay, now I think we'll fight the next one. Will probably Spike, right? And then Samantha. because those three never will always go together, right? Okay, let's check the medals first. We got Kabuto, right? The next metaphor is this one: protect from formation status. So what does this mean? Later on we'll fight, we'll battle with ants, like yeah, the insects, the ants. There's lots of ants, and ants work together, right? And that's the same here as well. They basically use formation type of attack. One Metapod will set up the formation, and then the second Metapod will actually attack, right? Which is, if it successfully lands, the attack successfully lands, it will actually deal great amount of damage that can actually one shot any Metabots, really. But yeah, this is great for that. And then the bear, the crash. This one leg crash destroys leg parts, and this is for all enemies, affect all enemies. So if we manage to pull this out early, we can basically remove all the leg of all the opponents. So